Hey, we're back.
Yeah, we've been a little inconsistent, but we're gonna get it together. Um, so for the record, this particular video, we're not gonna address Housewives of Atlanta
Because
because
they were dry.
and Kid didn't see the last episode,
I
so
did.
I thought you said you didn't.
I saw the season finale.
Yeah, it was dry. Nah, didn't give
They
me
were
much.
dry.
But the reunion though is gonna be
Ooh.
everything.
Only thing I
And
can I I did have one thing to say about the last episode of Housewives. The whole time at Velvet's funeral, all I kept thinking was if Cynthia's dog pee on Velvet's urn, I was going to that would
I
have
think
made
I
my day,
I
honey.
wrote something.
Because Cynthia kept holding on to that dog and he kept wiggling out of her arms. I said, he got a pee child. Put him
The
down.
whole memorial, I was thinking, girl, put that dog in a box and bury him
Yeah.
in the backyard. I was
That's
so over this memorial service. I just can't.
it. But they
I
were dry.
can't.
They didn't give us nothing. I love you, Todd.
I said, Cynthia, sit your silly ass down, praying over this dog. It was so
She couldn't even pray
stupid.
right.
It was so that was worst
Please.
prayer ever. It was like the prayer from Sister Act. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of no food, I shall feel no hunger. That's what
She
I kept
did.
thinking, like, girl, bye.
She didn't know what she. When the last time you been to church, Cynthia girl? Get
Even I can
somewhere.
pray better than that. Lord knows my soul is rusty. Shoot.
A mess. Anyway, moving on.
um,
Keith made drinks tonight. I don't know what this is though. What are we drinking, Keith?
little That's pizza. I think you had pizza rock and some one of those V8 juices. I thought was gonna be good.
V8.
I think it's V8.
Oh,
Yeah.
the V8 splash.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
You were drinking this. I don't even know why you made that face. You know it's good.
All right.
Hashtag. It's
Mhm.
good. um, I'm so confused where my notes start at and where they end at.
we
I'm
would
sorry.
talk. We'll start with BBWLA. I missed the last episode. I saw the episode tonight, but I missed last week's episode. So Keith
Oh
gonna
yeah,
catch us up.
that was the episode where Drea. I think the biggest thing was when Drea showed up with Orlando to confront
I wanted to see
Chantel.
that too.
I saved it on DVR just for you, but so we're
Ooh.
not gonna spend a lot of time on that episode. Um, I just thought that it was interesting to me the look on Chantel's face when Orlando showed up. It's almost like the cat that ate the canary. You know what I mean? When you kind of get caught, let's say when you've been lying
She had the
and
oh shit
to try and
face.
save. Yeah, and it's so funny because the entire time, like, she didn't have much to say. She had so much to say the
Mhm.
last
Mhm.
time. But when Orlando was sitting there, it was a little bit different. I thought out of pocket to be getting bucked with somebody and a man at that. I just thought that was her maturity
Jackie is
showed through.
crazy.
Yeah, it was clear she didn't take her medicine. Um, British that scored though, but you still. Oh, I'm sorry. Church people, a couple of them gonna slip out. A couple of them gonna slip out.
she
Y'all forgive
she
me. The
was
church,
born.
the church folks that still watch these.
Keep us lifted. Keep us
My
lifted.
halo is not as bright as it used to be. And my
Y'all
wings
keep
they in
him
the shop.
lifted.
But yeah, I was like, sit your skirt wearing ass from 95 down.
where are they even
Last time I
making
seen a
sports?
skirt was at King's Dominion when you used to go with your friends and you used to dress alike.
Okay, y'all got on them bubble spray painted shirts. That
Maybe.
say
Um,
Kiki.
I could. I really couldn't.
A skort? Oh, a
um,
skort.
I think the biggest. I think I said, Drea, Chantel, Drea had your number when she showed up with Orlando, and there was nothing you
Yeah,
could say or
bye.
do. So, and I mean,
I'm gonna have to watch that tonight, honey.
yeah, that was pretty much it. I just thought the whole thing was stupid. I thought it was childish the way that Jackie and Chantel acted, but
Mhm.
sometimes that's what people do when they get backed into a corner.
Indeed.
So,
Indeed.
anyway,
Move on to stuff I could talk about.
pretty much. Oh my God.
I'm behind. I've
So,
been under the weather. Don't judge me.
oh gosh, BB, I got so much.
He got a whole book of notes over here. I'm gonna need you to be ready.
Jackie Christie, you're not just crazy. You're bipolar.
Jackie Christie make my butt itch. Did you write that down like I told you to?
No.
I can't stand Jackie Christie. Here's why I don't like Jackie Christie. Are you listening, Jackie Christie? She is a snake. Jackie Christie is a snake. And if I was ever unsure, I am sure of it now as of this season of Basketball Wives. She has orchestrated every piece of drama that has taken place.
She got
this
called
season.
out. She got called out in this episode.
Yes, she has, and I will be so glad when these girls go back and look at the tapes of this show, when they sit back.
It was different than mine.
I would be so glad when these girls review the episodes and they can see where Jackie has manipulated them and manipulated these different situations. And I'm just watching it like, Jackie, you did say that. No, you did.
Well, it's taking a little bit longer for Malaysia to realize. I mean, this is what the third season that they've shot together, and I think she's just now coming to a final conclusion. And I've always liked Malaysia. I always like the fact that she tried to give people chances, and she's usually the one, trying to be the peacemaker. But I'm glad that she's finally getting it, because actually in the beginning of my notes, that's kind of one of the things that I said was like, Malaysia, wake up. How many times are you going to go through these scenarios with Jackie before you realize who she is?
Not your friend.
And Sunday talking about how Jackie is a friend and this, that, and the other, and I'm like, Sunday, shut up, because you don't even know what you're talking about. She's the type of friend that will ride with you. Could be wrong as the day is long, and she will still have your back, and she won't tell you about yourself. And see, those people to me are not your real friends.
No, indeed.
They're not your real friends, because a real friend gonna tell you about yourself. Even they're gonna tell you things that you might not want to hear, but you need to hear. And Sunday's just not one of them. She's just not one of those people.
Sunday.
She's a nutsack rider, and I hate those.
And Sunday's in a place where your ex-husband is retired, your daughter on the gram doing the most, and you have nothing.
Sorry.
I just think she's trying to be relevant. You going along with everything Jackie does and says because you're trying to be relevant. And
why was she in France when they first had? I mean, why was she at the meeting with the liquor? I was like, are you an investor? Like, why are you here anyway?
Child. Anyway. I wanted you to be a part of that.
It kind of just, it really burns me up the way Jackie set things up and the way she set it off, and then she plays stupid. Like, it's so funny, like, because this is really how everything hit the fan. The groundwork was laid beforehand. I'm glad, Drea, my hat's off to you, because you shouldn't have went, and I'm glad she didn't. Because she had no business going to France after that situation. So I really hope this is the final straw for her. But, from the moment Dre's name came up and Jackie Charles, I wonder why she's not here and why she didn't come. And I was hoping, and I really thought, and I'm like, are you serious? And so, and it was, Malaysia was irritated from jump, and I was just like, yeah, get it how you live, because this whole merry-go-round, like this whole roller coaster she got us on with her bipolar. Take your medication.
Yeah,
take your medicine.
I would just like to not see Jackie Christie on another season.
I don't know.
Basketball Wives.
I enjoy her train wreck though, because without her, the drama, it would be no drama though.
Can we get some? The only reason why I could do without Jackie Christie is because it's the way, it's the way she manipulates situations.
Yeah.
And so instead of these grown women actually beefing about legitimate things or having legitimate issues with each other, they're really beefing at each other's throat over nothing. I genuinely believe that there were seeds planted by Jackie Christie prior to all these women coming to meet each other. And then when they finally come together, that's when they...
Jackie, you're the dark cloud. Okay, you're the dark cloud. And birds of a feather flock together, because Sunday, you want you.
Sorry. Because I was sitting like this, and I just spread all out across the camera.
And, before I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta a little late, and I kept seeing these comments about this skirt, and I was like, what is everybody talking about? So when the episode came on, and she got this, first of all, the skirt was too short.
She was
and
too
then
damn old to have
when that joint blew up, and I saw them period draws, I was like, are you serious? Like,
first of all...
She had on them oops I crapped my pants. Like,
she had on why are you wearing bloomers?
The joints, like, I was like, is it that time of the month?
She had on a boy shorts, she had on straight bloomers.
And it was windy, it was cold, they had on jackets, and she got on a skirt. Like, I was confused.
With thigh highs. How old do you think you are, Jackie Christie? The tacky Jackie.
And stalking Sunday. Who was stalking you? They went off and did their own thing, and Sunday is like, she's so delusional to me. Like, you and Jackie both, she need to take half of one of Jackie pills, and Jackie need a whole pill and a half, or 2 or 3.
Jackie, take the whole bottle and take that.
I'm like, go play in traffic. Go play in traffic, because you need to do something. You need to find something to do with yourself.
I just when she was baby when they was on the, I saw that outfit when she was on the boat. I didn't understand what was going. We trying to give naughty schoolgirl. What is it? I didn't understand. Jackie, I'm telling y'all, Jackie make my butt itch. I just can't.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be on Basketball Wives.
And then Sunday was talking about when they went to go, paint or whatever, and she's like, "I'm a really creative person," and I was like, "Yeah, a really creative liar," because that's about it. That's all I really.
Is she supposed to be
see.
bilingual? I thought she was supposed to be bilingual because she was doing shows at the restaurant.
But you know what? No, in all respect, Sunday, she is bilingual. You don't speak French, clearly. You speak hood rat. That's about it.
Okay.
That makes you bilingual. That's about it. That's all you speak.
Maybe because she was s'il vous plaît, huh?
The thing is, so she thought she was saying thank you, correct? Right? But it was. Girl, bye.
Then she merci beaucoup, bitch. Sorry, y'all.
But at this dinner, listen, Malaysia was serving tea for the gods. Okay.
She went in and let have on all of you have.
She was serving tea for
and
the
British
gods.
fat tail was sitting there eating the whole time.
No, but that was what's so funny to me. And I said when everything started popping off, I felt like if it was Drea, everybody would have went in. You would have went in. Jackie would have got up and went off. Sunday, you always got something to say when it's Drea. Mm-hmm. I thought it was so interesting that this time.
Nobody
Brandy, no, British and Sunday, you didn't have any, you said nothing?
I had nothing
You had nothing to say? I think Sunday learned a lesson. She ain't want another eye jam because she sure got that ring around her eye. You ain't got a ring around your finger, but you sure got one around your eye.
Yeah.
So I figured maybe she learned.
I think she did too, but you was right about that, Keith, when you said it. Sunday, and even when Brandy addressed Sunday a little bit, mm-hmm. she still didn't have anything. But like you said, if it had been Drea. And
I think Brandy had a point. It's not even when she was British. It's when she was Sunday. She a different person. And I've seen that, like, and just like Malaysia was telling Drea earlier, she said, when I'm with Jackie, I see a different person. It's when we in the group setting that I don't know who she is. And I thought, when Malaysia came back, she just served tea. She was just like, y'all gonna see later on. It might take a little while but you're me and you're Drea 2 years ago.
Mhm. They'll see. And because you're exactly right, Keith. They'll see. Because Jackie played them. Jackie played them too. And they'll learn. Poor thing. I think British will get it before Sunday does.
I think so too, but I think right now she's just kind of riding the train. I don't even know what her motive is. I think she's just kind of riding the train for the moment, like just seeing where it's going to go. But I think she's going to, she'll get it before Sunday. Sunday. Does.
Ugh, I hate her now.
I just hate her.
I hate it.
I just hate her. So, on to Married to Medicine. I'm not even going to
I love these girls on Married to Medicine. I do.
Married to Medicine, it was cool, but it was definitely like a snooze fest somewhere between the middle and the end. I started finding myself texting and drowning out. I don't know, but
the one thing if we've said it before about Married, it's not as much drama as what the other
not yet, because apparently it's going to hit the fan. In the
characters to watch out for are Mariah and Quad.
I'm going to reiterate. Sorry, but not to cut you off. Sorry.
Okay.
That
terrible.
I am still in my feelings about the fact that they are not the dynamic duo that they were last season. But the one thing I've noticed because we didn't do one on the first episode, Mariah, you shady. Something about you is shady. And I told my mom when I was talking to her about it yesterday, I think what's happened is you've gotten ahead of yourself and you've let maybe the little celebrityism that you've gotten from the show put you in a different space. You're really not all that. And these girls obviously, I think she expected Quad to come running back to her maybe after a while. And I think maybe she tried to flip it and make it seem like Quad was jealous. But I really think you're the jealousy.
Because Quad got really popular. Quad is really popular. But here's what I told my mom. If you one day you're gonna see my mom, our mom is just an opinion about these shows as we are. But usually around this time we doing these videos, she in her pajamas with her hair tied up, so she don't get on no fun. But anyway, I was telling my mom that something specific has happened between these two women.
It's more than just that.
Something was saying
with that photo shoot thing. It has to be more than that because it's deep.
Because they started out this season not speaking, and then it at some point in the coming episode, it's gonna blow up.
Right.
So again, if you haven't been watching Married to Medicine, play catch up because we're only 2 or 3 episodes in. 2 episodes in, and in the coming 2 or 3 episodes, it's gonna blow up,
The
and we're
next
gonna. I
episode,
think
yeah.
that's when we'll really find out what's going on between these two girls.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you one thing that bothered me from the first episode too was, initially as this is how you know shade when the two of them talk about whatever's going on between the two of them separately. You see Quad talking about it with her friend, the guy who supposedly was doing a photo shoot, and Quad is emotional. She's hurt. You can see the pain, and she cries about it. As you would expect somebody to feel when they're talking about someone they consider their best friend or whatever. But then Mariah talking about it, and she kind of throwing salt, like she kind of in the claiming Quad is jealous, and she got people in her ear. I think this is also the other problem. You got people doing this that don't, everybody who say that your friend is not your friend, people who say don't always mean well, and you got to watch the company that you keep.
Apparently, I think the running theme of tonight's episode of this recap is everybody who say your friend ain't your friend.
So, I'm going, back to the current episode, where they dig this Queen Eugene up from? I mean,
is that his name, Eugene?
Eugene, yeah. First of all, there was a blog. No, it's Eugene. Sorry, Dwight. My bad.
Dwight,
my bad. Dwight, Eugene, Eugenia, Dwayne, whatever. Don. I mean, where y'all find that Queen at?
He all over everybody.
With the penile implants, and then him claiming that he's not gay anymore. Yeah, he talked about that. Yeah, he had a penile implant. This was back in the Housewives of Atlanta days.
Yeah.
And there was a thing where he coming out saying that he wasn't gay anymore and he wanted to get married. And
every time Dwight opened his mouth, a purse fall out. Okay. Every time he opened his mouth, a purse falls out. I'm not gay no more. Dwight, get somewhere.
I bet you if he was in France with the basketball wives, he would have been happier than a faggot with a bag of dicks. So just knock it off. I'm sorry. That's what I just had to say. It. I'm sorry. No offense. No offense. Oh my God, Brittany.
You said it.
But you were thinking it. Anyway. When they were talking about Mariah's outfit, I was laughing because I was like, yo, the library is open and the children are reading.
They went in.
They went on about that dress.
Because she did the most.
It was a lie. I was like, you was way giving like ostrich, feather, peacock.
Like a pinata. That's a quad talk. A pinata.
Oh my God. Dr. Jackie, you and this whole baby thing. Girl, bye. I can't even do it. I'm sorry.
I love Dr. Jackie, but girl, hang it up.
Yeah. And
your husband was not open for business. He was not trying to hear. He was like, I thought that was over for us.
Close the book real quick.
He was like, she said, you'll think about it. He said, that's far-fetched, but, I mean, y'all 50s, 60s, 70s.
And then your friends giving you advice, your coworkers talking about get on the pole. Listen. The last thing I need to think about is your old wrinkled ass on somebody's pole. I can't even see it.
Actually, don't sleep. Dr. Jackie is in good shape.
I don't care. I think about Big Daddy. Oh no, Big Daddy, Baby Daddy, the one with Adam Sandler where he adopted the kid. And he kept talking about that guy when he called his girlfriend cheating with that old man. He kept saying old balls. That's what I think about every time I think about Dr. Jackie on somebody's pole.
Girl, tired basketball outfit. Whose idea was that?
You better run down to the Knights of Columbus and get you a bingo card and call it a day and stop playing.
Okay, get you some. I'm so evil. I'm so hateful. I was just say get her some grandbaby. Josh ain't got no kids. She can't have grandbaby. I'm sorry, Dr. Jackie. You better go rock some babies at the nursery or something.
This incident between Simone and Toya with her at the bowling alley, I don't
like Toya.
Well, I don't like Toya either. And is it me or does she always look a damn mess? She always look a hot mess.
As much time as you spend at home because you don't work, you always look a mess.
I can't do it. But I have to say, I have to agree with her. I thought that Dr. Simone was out of line. And even if she didn't feel like she was, if your friend comes to you and say, I felt like you disrespected me the way you was up on my husband, it shouldn't even be a conversation. It should just be like, you didn't think it was
let me not say I disagree. Having watched the little snippet of what actually took place, it wasn't like she was grinding all nastily on him. They were dancing. Everybody was having a good time. And yeah, you did see her put her arm in between.
And she pushed the girl's arm. When Toya put her arm up, Dr. Simone pushed her arm away.
Right. To me,
I thought that
now,
was crossing the
in the
line.
moment, everybody was having fun, having a good time. If she felt some type of shut up, Key. If she felt at some type of way about it, I think she could have. You say something to her that night. You pulled yourself like, hey, chick, don't be up on my man like that. I ain't like that.
Okay, so
And you do it that way, but you wait until you see her at a black tie event to get your issue off.
what?
And that was that. What's her name? The doctor.
What, Simone?
Simone. That was her issue.
But honestly, I disagree because even when Toya brought it up, she was kind of like, "No, I didn't touch him, and I didn't." You can't tell somebody how to feel. And so my thing was, even though Toya's timing was bad, I have to agree with that. If that's your friend, you don't wait till you see her at another event to talk about it. I agree with that. But it doesn't negate what Dr. Simone did. And honestly, I don't think she remembered because her ass always drinking, so she probably was drunk. So she probably don't remember. And I like Dr. Simone, but I'm going to call a spade a spade.
Dr. Simone likes to drink, honey.
You might need it, I mean, I ain't no stranger because, ain't nothing wrong with a little sippy sip. But I'm just saying, you do always talk about drinking, you always say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I can't. I mean, maybe that's the cat calling the kettle black. I don't know.
Keeper's an alcoholic.
No, I said the cat. I meant the pot. The pot calling the kettle black.
He's drunk right now.
Oh, no.
Lord.
Oh, no.
Our battery running low, y'all. Keep drunk right now. Listen to him. He'll know.
Anyway. But I just thought that, Simone, you should have owned it. You should have just said, you know what? If I disrespected you, I maybe I don't remember. I apologize. It should but I didn't appreciate you approaching me at the black tie event about it. The conversation really should have been just that simple between friends. It shouldn't have went the way it did. That's just my point. That's how I feel about it.
I agree.
So, and that's just, to me, it's just that simple.
I'm over Toya anyway.
When Heavenly was on camera with her family, I'm tuned out. Girl,
listen.
You sit your nutty ass down because I don't even know what you was talking about. I tuned out.
I can't do Dr. Heavenly's daughter.
I
want to snatch her little tail and wring her little neck. Well, tell her mother, you can help me by going over there.
I didn't even hear it. But when kids told me, I was like, listen, I know my sister got a fresh whooping in her purse. A fresh whooping. It's nothing to pull it out. It's nothing. Get it how you live.
I keeps one.
Get it how you live.
I wanted to whoop her. Gonna tell her mother, yeah, you was fat. I could hardly get my arms around you. Listen, Miguel. Listen. Miguel, you little fat self. I be done choked her. She real slick at the mouth.
She really is. I guess the only other Beat Your Kids. Just for the record, I work with them. Beat Your Kids. I think the only thing I had like two last notes. One I already addressed. I do like seeing black love on TV. So I like to see that there's a lot of married people on the show. I wrote that when Dr. Jackie was talking to her husband and they were playing ball or whatever. I like to see black love on TV.
Jackie's husband was kind of cute. That's just me.
I guess if you like bald head,
I do. I like
something like my daddy kind of thing. I mean,
I do.
Old Tom Selleck mustache.
Like
I don't know.
I like a little sugar
anyway,
daddy.
And I think
Jackie can't no babies. I can.
I think the only other thing that bothered me was, again, going the Simone and Toya conversation. Simone got real turned up during the conversation, and she was circling around Toya, and I thought that was like, yo, listen, I was kind of like, yo, that's like some fighting hood.
I told Mama, you ain't gonna circle me.
Listen, she circled her like she was about to go in for the kill. So
I ain't no thug, but don't push me, okay? You're not gonna circle me in no conversation. I guarantee you, by the time you come back around to the front, I'll be the mule kicked you.
Get it how you live.
You took your head off your shoulder because I'm threatened, man. I'm threatened.
Anyway, tune in next week. Of course, it's going to be good. Make sure y'all leave your comments or questions or concerns about anything we missed at the bottom, and we'll respond. And we out.
Bye.